everyone. It's a great honor to be with Dr. Varun Sharma, rank 5 in the recent INI-CET November 2022. So, hi Varun.
Hi ma'am.
Heartiest congratulations once again.
Thank you so much ma'am.
So, we are all very excited to know the journey. How did you started, Varun?
So, hi everyone, this is Dr. Varun Sharma and I've done my MBBS from GMC Patiala, Punjab. In 2022 only I completed, and this is my second attempt, and this journey started with DBMCI family from second prof itself, which dates back to 2017 and 2018 ka start. So since then I've been a part of DBMCI family, and totally I am very happy with my decision back then, and yes, I am sitting with ma'am today, so makes me very happy.
All right, Varun. So you take a decision to start very early. I think you started in second year?
Yeah.
Right. So कैसा लगा at the end that you take a decision to start early, and how did you cope up both with your classes and your profs?
So ma'am, the time was different back then. In 2017 I was very apprehensive of starting coaching very early, because the trend in our college was not as to start from second prof. I think they used to say us ki fourth prof se karenge abhi shuru. But yes, I was clear with the mind that at the end we are going to face this competition. So that is when I felt the need that the early we start, the better it is. So me and my friend, we both joined, and some other friends of mine also. So we started with second year, and eventually उस साल के 4 subjects I was able to complete with a very good result, as if कि I got pathology में मैम distinction उसी साल. So
Okay. Dr. Praveen ने ये award दिया था शायद?
Dr. Praveen की class में I got the award, obviously from sir only. Pathology में I got the distinction. So that was a start.
ओके तो इसका मतलब स्टार्टिंग अर्ली हेल्प्ड यू इन दिस एंट्रेंस, लेकिन प्रॉफ एग्जाम्स में भी उसका फायदा हुआ.
So even this does not end here. In third prof also, I was able to complete third prof subjects as well as some of the fourth prof subjects, because third year में time होता है eventually. हमारे time में तो होता था, अभी change हो रहा है. But yes, so I got a distinction in ENT also that year. And even I was able to top the university in third and fourth year consecutively in a row. So that gave me like goosebumps, and it held back my spine, I think. At the end ki yes, I can do, and I will do one day, and yes ma'am. So there is the help of DBMCI.
ऑल राइट. तो कितना डिफरेंस लगा कि ये क्लासेस करने से जो मतलब कॉन्सेप्ट्स कितने क्लियर हुए, और प्रॉफ एग्जाम्स देने में कितना फ़ायदा हुआ?
टोटली मैम, आई हैड नेवर द आइडिया कि प्रॉफ एग्ज़ाम्स को कोई बात नहीं, सेकेंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर में तभी से शुरू हो जाओ फॉर द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशंस. बट आई थिंक ये सब बिल्कुल सही नहीं है. इफ़ यू गिव रिस्पेक्ट टू योर प्रॉफ्स, इवेंचुअली दे एंड अप गिविंग यू रिस्पेक्ट एट द एंड. दैट इज़ व्हाट आई एम गेटिंग टुडे. सो प्रॉफ इज़ टू बी फोकस्ड ऑन वेरी सिंसियरली, especially the subjects of that prof. So that is where the focus comes from. And notes में क्या होता है कि eventually textbook is lengthy. You cannot mark everything, read everything. Definitely do textbooks, because I have done everything, and they pay back you a lot. But yes, notes gave me the points at my hand. Handy थे बहुत ज़्यादा, and they helped me a lot. Even one of the topics of your lecture only from Squint was being asked by me in my prof examinations final viva. So they were very happy. So was I.
सरप्राइज हुए थे वो लोग कि कैसे आंसर किया? ओके राइट. अच्छा, आई थिंक टेक्स्ट बुक्स आर इम्पोर्टेंट, लेकिन हम रिकॉल कर पाते हैं क्या टेक्स्ट बुक वाला?
मैम इट इज सब्जेक्टिव, बट डेफिनेटली सब कुछ तो नहीं कर सकते.
तो नोट्स उस वे में आई थिंक थोड़े बेटर होते हैं कि आप रिकॉल कर सकते हो. तो कौन सी क्लासेस सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छी लगी?
तो मैम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल माय फेवरेट डॉक्टर थमीम सर. सो आई थिंक हैंड्स डाउन मेडिसिन तो, एंड आई ऑल्सो वांट टू टेक. So I'm following his footsteps, and definitely Ashwini sir's anatomy. So I think that is also hands down. So better anatomy I've never seen. So conceptualized, and Dr. Praveen sir's pathology. The strike rate was very high, and obviously this year's INI-CET Ophthalmology success rate was also very high. I think 5 or 6 questions that directly were from notes. I had no hard time in recollecting because they were on my notes directly. So yes, totally these faculties I love.
जब तुम ये सब कर रहे थे तो आई थिंक बीच में कोविड भी आ गया था वरुण, तो कैसा मेंटल स्टेट था और कैसे कोप अप किया?
So we were beginning with our fourth prof, which I think is the landmark prof in your MBBS. So we were expecting very good year, like clinicals had started, we were enjoying them. Some of them were not, yes, but I was. And but yes, that COVID hit us in March, I think 2020. And yes, we had to eventually हमने करना ही था मैम उसके साथ adjust. And everyone did. The faculties ने भी even साथ के साथ DBMCI live started. एंड कोई लैग नहीं आया बीच में. एंड आई डिड नॉट सी एनी मतलब प्रिपरेशन कि मेरे पास गैप आ गया बीच में ड्यू टू द कोविड. एंड एज सुन एज द कोविड हिट अस, रजत सर की फर्स्ट क्लास हुई, दैट इज़ रेडियोलॉजी की. आई अटेंडेड इट देयर एंड देन, एंड डेफिनेटली पूरा साल डिड नॉट फेस एनी हार्ड टाइम.
लाइव ऐप पे किए थे तुमने सारे?
या DBMCI लाइव. एंड गुरुकुल की भी ऑब्वियसली मैम हेल्प थी.
कितने टेस्ट देते थे?
तो मैम टेस्ट आई स्टार्टेड गिविंग इन माई internship. उससे पहले I never gave. And internship, that means 2021 May से I started giving tests, GTs as well as obviously the subject tests. So मैम GT में I initially was not able to plan very much, and one per month से I started. For 2 to 3 months I gave 1 GT per month, and the score was terribly bad. But yes, I knew that ये acceptable है for a start. So was getting I think 320 280 ऐसे ही नंबर से शुरुआत हुई थी मैम. एंड आई न्यू दैट कि ये होएगा ही, यू कैन नॉट अवॉइड दिस. सो येस, इवेंचुअली आई इंक्रीज द फ्रिक्वेंसी टू 2 to 3 पर मंथ. इवेंचुअली एट द एंड मैंने अभी 4 पर मंथ शुरू कर दिया था, बट आई थिंक दैट्स नॉट गुड. 3 पर मंथ आर गुड.
ओके, तो मोटिवेशन कहाँ से आता था? लो स्कोर्स तुम बता रहे हो कि शुरू में आते थे, क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स इसी से डरते हैं ना कि लो स्कोर्स आएंगे, और प्लस कोविड था, नेगेटिविटी बहुत थी. तो क्या मतलब व्हाट डिड गिव अ यू ड्राइव टू रिमेन मोटिवेटेड?
सो आई थिंक मैम one thing I remember that you had started very early with those images, motivational. I think ma'am daily आप update डालते थे, and I was following it because eventually you cannot go to YouTube and see 20 minutes of motivational video ending up in 30 minutes wasting your time, because motivation should be self-driven. But yes, you need a ignition for that. Ignition was definitely the sources. आपके मतलब आपके आसपास ही होएगी. You just need to see that. It can be your talent. So I saw your images till now, till yesterday I am following those ma'am, because that is positivity at the end. So they gave me the confidence, and had attended some of the YouTube sessions where I got the idea from ki low scores are absolutely normal for a beginning, and that is where it came from.
All right. तो टेस्ट देते थे वरुण?
Yes ma'am, tests.
TNDs कितने इफेक्टिव लगते थे, और क्वालिटी ऑफ क्वेश्चंस कैसी थी?
सो बहुत ज़्यादा मेरे को तो बेनिफिट हुआ उससे मैम, क्योंकि इवेंचुअली अगर एक फैकल्टी कोई चीज़ बोल रही है, इवेंचुअली आप वो देर इज़ नो पॉइंट कि आप वो भूल जाओ पेपर में, इफ़ दैट इज़ कमिंग एट द एंड, एंड विच केम ऑल्सो. सो TND वर वेरी वेरी गुड फॉर दैट, एंड द क्वेश्चंस दे आर प्लान्ड इन अ वे कि टाइम टेकिंग भी बहुत ज़्यादा ना हो, एंड इवेंचुअली आर नोटिंग डाउन एवरीथिंग, एंड हेक्टिक भी नहीं था स्केड्यूल TND का. So I think it's great.
क्वालिटी ऑफ क्वेश्चंस कैसी थी? मतलब आपने INI मॉक दिया था?
Yeah.
तो जो क्वालिटी ऑफ क्वेश्चंस भाटिया के टेस्ट में थी, जो डिस्कशन फैकल्टीज करती थी, कितना एफिशिएंसी थी और सिमिलैरिटी कितनी थी विद द मेन एग्जाम?
So I think it was at a par, ma'am. Definitely. I think you can expect some difficulty level 1 or 2 steps I think higher in your ladder, but that's absolutely normal at the end, because आप कुछ अचीव करने के लिए ऊपर का ही सोचो, तभी वो लेवल मिल पाएगा. सो येस, इवेंचुअली मैंने जो मॉक दिया था, मॉक्स के रैंक्स दे आर गोइंग टू डिसाइड एवरीथिंग.
तुमने बात की, उससे मुझे याद आ गया कि मैं अपने क्लास में ओपनिंग हमेशा उससे करती हूँ कि शूट फॉर द मून, इवन इफ यू मिस यू विल लैंड अमंग स्टार्स. तो वही बात याद आ गई, क्योंकि इसी से मैं शायद ओपनिंग करती हूँ क्लास में, तुम्हारी भी की होगी. तो कोई पर्टिकुलर TND, कोई पर्टिकुलर क्लास जो याद हो, जो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट छोड़ के गई हो तुम्हारी जर्नी पे?
आई थिंक ओनली वन नेम मैम, दैट इज़ तमीम सर्स, बिकॉज मैंने मेडिसिन नहीं अकेली पढ़ी, बट आई थिंक ही टॉट एवरीथिंग, बायोकेमिस्ट्री, फार्माकोलॉजी एंड व्हाट नॉट. what not.
Medicine notes, Bhatia medicine notes are gold standard, मतलब
Gold standard.
gold standard है. Okay. Vibe किया था? Vibe कैसा था?
बहुत अच्छा था मैम. वाइब में मोस्ट ऑफ द इमेजेस यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट कि हाँ जो फैकल्टी पढ़ा रही है दैट विल बी ऑब्वियसली द रेपिटेशन, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द इमेजेस के अलावा जो एक्स्ट्रा इमेजेस दे ऐड एंड INI, the INI is crazy about images.
Yes.
So is NEET only. NEET be even repeats we can expect, and INI में तो repeats are like crazy every year. So the images I think very good, and the notebook was very handy of the vibe session. So I was able to revise that vibes notebook at the end.
कौन सा vibe सबसे अच्छे लगे?
Opthal. The reason being because it's image based.
मैंने इसलिए नहीं पूछा था लेकिन.
It's image based. So
Okay.
Opthal I think it's high.
I think number of images asked in Ophthalmology are very very high.
Always.
अभी तो almost all the questions they are asking image based. ओके तो वरुण क्या लगता है कि जब हम जर्नी स्टार्ट करते हैं तो कितना डिफरेंस होता है कि आप जल्दी स्टार्ट कर देते हो फाइनल इम्पैक्ट आने में, और कितना बेनिफिट होता है इंटरनल एग्जाम्स देने में भी उसका?
बहुत ज़्यादा मैम. आई थिंक हैड आई नॉट बीन स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम माई सेकेंड प्रॉफ, सो आई वुड नॉट हैव दैट बैकबोन ऑफ सिटिंग हियर राइट नाउ, दैट मेरे पास जो स्ट्रेंथ्स थी इन प्रॉफ्स, आई थिंक दैट ओनली केम फ्रॉम द आइडिया एंड द बिलीव दैट आई शुड स्टार्ट अर्ली. So yes, it's very important for anyone that is hoping and preparing soon. But yes, for all my friends जो internship में हैं 4th year में, it's never too late to start anytime. So yes ma'am, that's it.
I think this is a good answer to all those people जो apprehensive होते हैं कि what we will do for the internal exams, because Varun is having gold throughout, है ना, distinction and gold medals in 3rd year also, so and 4th year also, right? So if he is able to attain the gold medals with these notes,
Yeah.
I think anybody can, right? Okay, then what do you think, how many PYQs are actually coming repeated, and how much it is important to do the PYQs?
PYQs, I think there is nothing more important than PYQs, because in this year's May exam I had appeared. So actually I had a break from study for 5 months in my internship, which is from October to I think March or April somewhere. So but in the last 1 month of May only, usme I did PYQs randomly. So I had nothing more to do because I could not do anything, but I did PYQs. With that only I was able to get a rank of 5,000 in NEET. Yes ma'am. So I think this is the mistake I did, which should not be done. So in these 6 months from May this year to the INI result, I every day 1 hour per day to PYQs I dedicated every day, and number of repeats in INI which I felt were nearly 130 plus.
130 plus, oh my god.
I expected, and yes, that is what I saw.
Okay. So how many hours you used to give per day for your studies?
So ma'am, it increases by the end of your journey, but yes, starting with internship only, that is what matters. At then that is I started with 5 or 6 effective hours a day, increasing it to I think because you cannot avoid obviously essentials in your day, which can take definitely from 8 hours to 10 hours. So barring those hours, I think 12 hours to 13 maximum I reached at the end.
So how did you manage your postings along with your study? किसी दिन तो लगता होगा कि आज बिल्कुल नहीं हो पा रही.
Yes ma'am.
So how did you manage?
So with my internship I did not get easy units. That is also good and also bad at the same time, but yes, they taught me a lot at the end. Anesthesia questions were being coming. I had seen some questions of the pipelines, I think.
Yeah.
So I had seen them in my postings, so did not face any trouble answering them, and cannulas also for that matter. So yes, postings were tough initially, but yes, you should plan to at least give 1 or 2 hours per day if you had difficult posting, but do not stop.
Right. So Varun, what were the major challenges that you faced during your preparation?
So ma'am, I think challenges can be subjective from person to person, but at the end they are challenges. They are going to come. You cannot avoid anything. So in my journey, I think I was hit by spasm of my back for 1 month, which was in September this year. That means
September only?
2 months pehle, ma'am. So that was bad. I think it took my 1 month. So got X-rays done. So my curvatures were not normal in my back. So they had said that rest kar lo, do not.
Postural hoga
Yeah,
maybe.
ma'am. And it was terribly bad. It was. So it I think gave me the perception कि कोई बात नहीं वरुण छोड़ दे. So I think you can take some time back and but no, I did not leave, ma'am. With the doctor said me that कि लेट के ही कर सकते हो. You cannot sit. I think for 15 days. So but फिर मैम लेट के भी I used to study.
Continued.
Yes, with 2 to 3 hours से start किया and increased during that period say like 6 months, and I was expecting my INI within 1.5 month. I could not do anything, so any hurdle can come by your way, but I think we should be able to come out of it, and yes, your images help me a lot.
Right, so I think a perfect example of not quitting, and it is very well proven कि अगर हम quit नहीं करते तो anything is possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Varun. तो $1 million क्वेश्चन वरुण, जो हर बंदा जो प्रिपरेशन कर रहा है वो जानना चाहता है कि लास्ट 15 डेज में क्या पढ़ाई करी थी.
Yeah, मैम. Actually प्रिपरेशन में नहीं पता चलता कि what are those 15 days, because उससे ज़्यादा आप थर्ड रिविजन नहीं रख सकते. So those 15 days are gold standard. I think you cannot and you should not मतलब उसको नहीं हिलाना उस टारगेट एंड स्केड्यूल को. सो आप पहले वाले मंथ्स में आप हिला सकते हो कि अगर कुछ रह गया सो यू कैन एड अप. इवेंचुअली दोज 15 डेज यू शुड बी प्लानिंग कि आपका क्या वीक है, नंबर 1. एंड नंबर 2 इज़ ऑब्वियसली देर आर सम सब्जेक्ट्स वोलेटाइल, कैन बी एनाटमी, माइक्रो, FM, obviously the sections. So anything you should be planning with that, and definitely 15 days से ज़्यादा भी नहीं रखने का फ़ायदा, because at the end you cannot see anything, everything. Yeah, and try to make a notebook separate for important points.
You did made a 20th notebook?
I did, yes, ma'am.
So that is, I think, very good for your forgettables.
Yeah,
and
I
bullet
not
items.
totally I followed the 20th notebook concept because मेरे को बहुत लेट पता चला उसके बारे में. अक्टूबर एंड के टाइम पे पता चला कि 20th नोटबुक भी कुछ होती है, बट नहीं, आई वॉज फॉलोइंग समथिंग दैट इज कि आई वॉज हाईलाइटिंग सम ऑफ द पॉइंट्स इन माई नोट्स विद डिफरेंट सेट ऑफ कलर, crazy color I think. So I had marked that, and
You were already doing it.
that is only the concept. So I used it at the end.
All right. So any important message that you would like to give, final takeaway message? So many people want to get inspiration from you and from your journey.
So I think the one thing is left, that is Amit sir's contribution, because
We cannot forget that.
yeah, ma'am, because I think 24/7 he was available to me, one call away I think. So in second year only he gave us the confidence कि live लगवाऊंगा सारी, don't worry. And we were not expecting that. Yes, I got all the live sessions I attended until now, till end I think.
Yes,
He did not leave.
Staff cooperation is
It's very
much,
important.
very
Yeah, ma'am. So his role was very important. Thank you. And definitely, ma'am, I think you should believe in yourself. Never have a doubt. So if you have, I think there is no point doing something. So I had also doubts, but yes, I was able to overcome them with my hard work. There is no shortcut. You have to do. You will have to. That is number of hours आप increase कर लो. ऐसे I think one day of 14 hours and next day totally कुछ ना करो, that is also not a good idea. So do in a little bit increasing step by step per day, you will be able to do. I am also able to do from a peripheral college and now aiming for central. So anyone can do.
Right. So awesome journey, and I think he passed and surpassed all the odds,
Yeah, ma'am.
like COVID spasm, and then too with such a good marks, with so many good medals, with distinction, and now rank 5. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think it's a awesome journey.
Thank you, ma'am.
Heartiest congratulations
Thank you.
once again, and we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors too.
Thank you, ma'am.